Is G2 really a platform where you can easily earn $10 per short review you write, or is it a waste of time? My name's Michael, and many of my viewers are interested in earning by writing reviews. I got a lot of questions about that, and many of you have asked me about this particular platform. So therefore I decided to record this G2 review where I'll talk about the earning aspect there, because there are some important details you need to know. Yes, it is legit, it is a way to potentially earn, but you really need to know all the details and do it with the right expectations. So I'll go over all that in this video. So let's start by going over the basics of what G2 is. And G2 is a platform where people can come and find mainly reviews of different software, and that can help them to make decisions mainly for businesses about what software they should use for their business. And this can be all types of software. You can see if you go to the categories, sales tool, marketing, all the kind of design there, there's all types of categories basically. And to motivate more people to write these reviews, because they are dependent on them. You see, they have at the time of recording this video more than 2 million real reviews. Then they sometimes actually pay us to do that. But to be honest, it's not easy to find a lot of information about exactly how it works. There is a good reason for that we'll also go over later. But for a start, let me just show you exactly how it works. So when you go to G2, there is an option in the menu where it says write review. So you can click this one here, and then you can see you can find the different software within the category. So you need to have some experience with one of these fields. So let's say it's marketing. I have some experience with that, and then I can choose this one. And then they have all kind of different tools. You see, I can just scroll through, I can search there, all there. I can see, for example, email marketing there. There are some that I have experience with, so I could choose some of these if there are some of them. For example, the ones I use are actually not here now, but I could, for example, search here, let's say, I use Aweber, so it's actually there, so I can just use that. So I could choose this one and say, like, I actually want to do a review of that tool because I have experience with it. So that's the first important thing to understand, that you need to have actually experience with some of these tools to be able to write a review about it and potentially get paid. Then I need to come up here. You can see I've chosen one. You can choose more, or you can just wait. First see how it goes and then do that, and then I can click to continue, and then I can search for more, or I can click this to review this particular software. But before then doing that, you need to log in. It writes a little bit more about why you should write it here. You see that it can help other people find the right solution for them, and also it can give you recognition if you give a detailed balanced reviews of the solutions, and all that is correct. So that's, again, they tell you that this is not just about money, because here they actually do not share anything about you potentially getting rewarded for it, because that's not the focus of them. Again, there are reasons for that we'll talk a little bit more about later, but if you want to do this, then you need to first log in. And here you need to be aware that you need to use a business email. If you want to create an account, you need to use a business email or a Google business account. You cannot just use a Gmail, or you can use LinkedIn. So again, they are focusing on you being a professional, because you can't just join with any kind of like Hotmail or Gmail or something like that. And I actually do understand why they do this. Again, we'll just go over that a little bit later once I'm inside, so you can understand exactly how it works. So I'll just log in and then we'll continue there. So I'm now logged in, and then you can see here there is all these different information here. I need to write a title. I need to describe more what I like about it, what I don't like about it. It's fairly easy there, you can see, to do, but of course you need to put in some time. This is real user-friendly reviews that should be helpful. It doesn't have to take long. It can take, you can do it in 10 minutes if you have good experiences with the tools and know your opinion about it, and then you need to continue there. And you can see all these here. You first give the product rating, you then write about the product, you write about you, about your organization, and then the ranking. So you need to have at least 10 minutes to go through all this. Sometimes it will take you longer. But let me just jump into my profile, because then we can talk a little bit more about how can you get paid and where can you even find information about this. So I have now logged into my profile here, and here you can then see the reviews you have and the ones you are working on there. And you see here there's a reward section, and this is the only place, because on the website itself there's actually no information about the rewards, but in here you can see that you can actually earn rewards for writing reviews. But how much can you actually earn, and why are they not giving any more information about this on the website? Let's talk about that next. So usually you could get a gift card of around $10 for writing a review if it is approved and if they think it's high quality. This is a lot like Capterra. I also have a video where I show payment proof of that. I'll leave a link in the top corner so you can check that out. But it's basically the same. They do give you a small recognition for the time you put into this in some cases. There is no guarantee that all reviews will give you a reward, and it is usually as a gift card. And what is important to understand is that this is not something you should do just to earn. If you want to earn by writing reviews in general, there are better methods. We'll talk about that in just a few seconds there. What this platform is interested in getting reviews and opinions from real users, because if not, they would lose the credibility. People wouldn't trust them to actually go there to get information. And therefore, it's just a small recognition. You get a small reward sometimes, but the focus here should not be to come here just to write as many reviews as possible to earn rewards. That's not what it's meant for, and that's important to understand. And many people have asked me about, oh, can I earn $10 per short review? Yes, potentially, but it's not as such an earning platform. This is a platform where you should only write reviews if you're genuinely interested in helping others choose the right software for them, and if you genuinely have real experiences with the software and tools you are going to review. But what should you then do if you just in general want to earn by writing reviews, and if you're interested in potentially building up to really good money? Let's talk about that next, because there are options like that. So the thing is, there are real ways to earn a lot of money by writing reviews, not from small platforms like this, because they are not meant for that. But if you're interested in potentially earning a full-time income, or maybe even more, like a really good income by writing reviews, then in my experience, and I've tested a lot of different ways to make money online, then you have two options. One of them is where you can potentially start earning right away. The earning potential is not that great, and it will still take a little bit of time to build a reputation. That's becoming a freelance writer, because a lot of different website owners and blogs and things like that are looking for freelancers to write reviews of different products. So if you're good at writing reviews, you can earn money like that, and potentially also a good full-time income. But you also have the option to write reviews for yourself, for your own website. And the great thing is you actually don't need any particular skills, because it's so easy to build a website and blog today. So the technical aspect is something anyone can learn. If you just get a little bit of training, it's super easy and fast to do. Of course, that will take time before you will start earning, and it will take effort, and you need to learn how to actually get traffic to those sites. But if you're interested in that, then this can give really good money. I have personally earned a lot of money by writing reviews for my own website. So I know it definitely can work. And if you're going for complete freedom by working completely on your own terms, that's what you should choose to go for, in my opinion. But I'll leave links below, both to a list I have of the best freelance platforms I have on my website. There you can go there and find out which options you have, if that is the option you want to go for. I will also leave a link below to more information I have about my preferred method of building a real full-time online income by writing for yourself, writing a review, how to build a blog. That is the exact steps I have used myself. Both methods can be great. Which one is the best for you really depends on your personal preferences and your income goal. Both of them will require effort. This is not get rich quick. In general, getting rich quick does not happen online. You need to be willing to put in effort, but if you are, then the potential online is definitely great, and it's something that anyone can do if they are willing to just learn the right ways to do it. So make sure to check out the right option for you below, and also if this video helped you, make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.